Ja, dann würde ich mal meinen. Schickst du da? Ja, dann würde ich mal meinen. Schickst du da? Da ist jetzt einigermaßen eingerichtet, Mirko.
Also auf YouTube?
Ja. Geschichten in general.
Generali. Also auf YouTube?
Dann habe ich keine Followers, man. Einfach nur keine Followers.
Ja.
Schick schon an Janik auf WhatsApp, wenn es geht. Hanna Sena Hire Hire Asamara Hire Hire. Also. Nico,
Ja.
du mal chatten.
Mal schon.
Ich muss mal etwas nehmen, Ohrkopf.
Furkan hat schon geschrieben.
Schon?
Ja.
Damn, aber ich bekomme kein Dings, ne? Vom Bildschirm. Keine Chat-Benachrichtigung und keine Chatbox. Ah, wieso noch da keine Chatbox? Das ist schon verarschen. Weißt du, hat's. Da, Chatbox. Warum nicht. Sali, warum nicht Twitch? Bin blockt, Bro. Geblockt. Ja, mag auch nicht mehr hier, Bro. Sag dir ehrlich. Mag nicht mehr rennen, Bro. Ja,
Er ist als Bot identifiziert worden, Furkan. Kann er nicht mehr streamen.
Trau ist aber wahr. Ich brauche unbedingt die Linksbox, Alter. Starting some Hunter Witcher Jacke. schon jetzt, wenn alles musst nachhalten und neu. Sagen dir ehrlich.
Aber Bro, der Delay ist schon extrem bei dir.
Ja, aber schlechter WLAN, soll ich sagen. Also ich komme
Bei
nie.
Twitch ist nicht so gewesen.
Ja. Was soll ich machen, Bro? Ja, weiss es nicht so war. Bro, egal. Hast du Schweizer oder? Gut, Nico, du hast meinen Tag geritten, Mann.
Ja, aber nur PS, Bro.
Ah,
PC ist noch...
ja, was nur PS?
Ja, PC ist nächste Woche.
Sicher nicht.
Oh.
Wieso? Wegen Exclusive.
Ja.
Ja, SMD Dragon Ball Z. Schau an mich, ich sehe da. At least I got 5 viewers at the moment. Das ist auch mal schön. Meine Main Community ist schon mal nice. Das ist so ein Intro Tate.
Das ist der Teamsong, der musst du reinfetzen wieder, Bro.
Krass,
Meinst du ernst?
respektieren.
Hast du gehört
Hast du
damit?
gesehen?
Oh mein Gott.
Ich muss mal ein bisschen abstauben, Alter. Mann. Mit Tastatur und so. Ja, ja. Nico, was willst du machen?
Ja, Destiny. So Seasonal Challenges.
Sieht es eigentlich gut eingerichtet aus?
Ja.
Auf YouTube.
Ja, ja.
Könnte ich eigentlich irgendwie die Idee wechseln?
Das ist sicher irgendwo, Bro. Das kann nicht sein, dass du einen 20, 30 Sekunden Delay hast.
Stream-Latenz, normale Latenz. Ah, muss niedriger machen, oder?
Ja, die Latenz muss sehr niedrig sein, Bro. Also je niedriger, desto weniger Delay hast.
Hello? Zavado? Ah, ist nicht da, okay. Also Jungs, wünsche ich morgen. Ah, Bro, dann noch einen guten Tag, Mann.
Nicht streng vorgehen.
Nico?
Ja.
Ah, bist du die ganze Zeit da gewesen?
Ja, ja.
Dann bin ich auf den Stummschalter gekommen, habe ich gemerkt.
Ja, nein, ich bin die ganze Zeit
Weißt du, von der Tastatur, glaube ich, putzt noch schnell. Champinen, Alter. Sir. Ich hasse etwas nicht. So soll funktionieren, wie ich das will. So. Also. Jetzt bist du in Destiny.
Mhm.
Guardian, as you prepare for your next voyage, know that I will continue to assist in the conflict against Aramis. I had words with Mizraxkel concerning his recent behavior. He explained he wished to shelter me from the violence displayed by Aramiskel's crews. I said one does not protect by forbidding exposure. There is no safety in ignorance. I told him plainly that I will not be sheltered. As the Guardian Credo states, devotion inspires bravery, bravery inspires sacrifice. The unspoken line that follows is why I will remain on the radio. Now, we must continue to pursue the relics Aramis seeks. Board your ship and let us begin.
Gehoord.
What cipher is this?
Let's get started. Thanks. Keep it loaded. Sure. Yup. Stay here on Earth if you can. Let's go.
Then what? What I'd give to be working with stocks and barrels. Welcome. In need of a new threader? Hello again. Come visit again soon. Just breathe, Vader. Just breathe. Whatever that does for this body. So the strands get sequenced and then what? What I'd give to be working with stocks and barrels.
Everything good out there, Guardian?
Anything you need? It's yours. May you find what you seek. well. What do you seek?
Oops. Well, that's no good.
Task list update.
I see the crucible. You're alive, Guardian. Fight like it. You're doing your part out there, I hope. But the Crucible always needs more fighters.
System diagnostic complete. This unit functioning at 98.3% optimum performance.
this, Mashard that. What about the Crucible?
Bring down that cabal. On your back?
I'm afraid so. Splicers are no longer welcome here.
Well, a hero's only as strong as his enemies. That makes you a certified superstar.
sure has been avoiding me. Suppose that's for the best. Human minds and artificial bodies. Unbelievable. Vanguard's taking a big chance dealing with the Cabal like this. Wonder if a warlock could decipher these hive runes. Splicers working with Guardians. Elixni in the city. Things really are changing. Banshee really did a number on this gun. It's never been this reliable. I thought I understood what the Traveler saw in me. But now...
Nico, bist du gern hier? Ja, wohl nicht, hä? Nico?
Ja,
Ah,
we here.
bist du die ganze Zeit da gewesen?
Nein, ich bin schon auf dem WC gewesen und
Ich
rauchen.
hab gedacht so, hä? Bro, man,
Nein.
ich werde heute noch wahnsinnig, sonst so weiter geht, Mann. So, mein scheiß Döner ist schon da.
I've never been to the Black Garden. Human minds and artificial bodies. Ikora's been avoiding me. Suppose that's for the best.
Bloedgroender hier.
Bluthunder.
I thought I understood what the traveler saw in me.
Die koning bloedgroender. Hey, dat moet ze er aangeklapt, ze had de schap geklapt.
Was denn?
Der Streifen ganz leicht so, ist noch Mitte. Fieser. Oh, brate, Amin, brate, stress mal. Ich schiehe Nonnen, Alter. Das ist nur ein Scheissdreck, Alter, dass sie selber unfähig ist.
Vanguard's taking a big chance dealing with the Cabal leaders. Human minds and artificial bodies. Unbelievable. Ikora's been avoiding me. Suppose that's for the best.
Oh, bro, what?
understood what the traveler saw in me. But now... Never thought I'd say it, but I miss the reef. Wonder if a warlock could decipher these hive runes. Banshee really did a number on this gun. It's never been this reliable. No, that's his memory. I've never been to the Black Garden.
Hola. Hold up, hold up.
Pull up, oder?
We them boys. Oops. Nico,
Ja.
ziehen wir in Spoilers rein?
Können wir ja, ich mach noch schnell die Mission fertig, dann können wir machen.
Was können wir... Bedenkst du Lust, oder?
Wie?
Hast du jetzt die volle Spoilers gesehen, oder nur so die groben?
Ich glaube, es sind die grobe gewesen.
Yes. Ah.
Soの前におめえを叩き切ってその指輪でもう一度見
I'm looking around this place and I'm starting to work up some anxiety.
zur Hölle ist hier passiert?
Das waren deine Meeseeks. Weil sie Jerrys Handicap nicht konnten, sind sie durchgedreht. Das war furchtbar.
Ich kann nichts dafür, dass Jerry ein Idiot ist.
Dad, hast du irgendwas, um das wieder in Ordnung zu bringen?
Na, ich hätte da die Fleeseeks-Box.
Nein, keine weiteren.
その前におめえを叩き切ってその指輪でもう一度道を開くとしよう。
Ja, schwieriger, Bro, schwierig.
Gell?
Ja. Schwierig.
Ich gehe nicht auf YouTube, Alter. Oder Haters, Mann. Heute ist am 7.
There's no way.
Harry Potter has been arrested. Go, Harry!
Hey, watch me, watch me.
Maggie, pose for a picture real quick. Okay.
Let me see.
Be careful.
Woman. Nice. Woman. Слышь ты. TikTok meme gezet dan mee.
Ja?
We hebben de Sanji dit vast een vrouw geslagen. De op het voorbereid, de vette verbrugelen dat stuk man. Woman.
Fastest damn horse we have.
Woman.
Yo.
Bro, look what I just copped, bro. Look at this shit.
Cheers.
Yo, they're kind of cold, bro.
Today on the menu, this huge wheelbarrow of tomatoes.
The strongest thing on this Ford is the cigarette lighter.
Somebody get dropped your hair.
Dale.
Woman.
Hey, I don't think.
Oh, damn.
I don't think that's supposed to happen. What do you think, man? I don't know.
And every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He
Your soul is mine.
Hey Mom, what's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman?
What, Jesse?
You can unscrew a light bulb.
So we built this path here, but we didn't realize that the gates had to shut, right, Antonio? The gate won't even. The gates had.
A pregnant woman.
What, Jesse?
You can unscrew a light bulb.
So we built this path here, but we didn't realize that the gates had to shut, right, Antonio? The gate won't even close because the road's in the way. What do you think, Antonio?
My God!
Hola. Oh, sorry. I was saying hello. I was just in Mexico earlier.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, it's 3:50 in the morning. We're about to make some spaghetti. We gotta be really quiet. Logan, pass me the bowl.
Come on, big man. Yo!
Hey, t'as un problème avec ta fenêtre?
son of Harry. Moet je happen in.
I don't think these ones are gonna do it. Nah, bro. Oh!
Yes! Oh my god, thank you so much. Yes!
Too soon?
Yeah.
Let's go, I know with the player and what black I do can see. Look at that robot. Let's go.
Damn.
Hi. I'm good. Here's $100 to not talk to me the entire time I'm in the store. Don't bother me.
I love you guys.
Yeah, this is me. I'm a horse here.
You guys are so cute.
Are you okay?
I have what? What? What?
I have. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Was los?
Memes. Memes.
Ah, Memes.
Jo, der Hund ist gefährlich, Mann. Oh my gosh.
Tesla pizza cutter. Oh, wait. A pizza emoji. Oh, wait.
Bruh.
Directions to Manchester Airport.
Could you try again, please?
Navigate to Manchester Airport.
Manchester Airport, 10.
Jesus.
Again,
This
please.
guy.
Navigate Directions to Manchester Airport.
Could you try again, please?
Navigate to Manchester
Airport.
Airport.
Manchester Airport, 10. Say.
Jesus.
Mate, fuck what the...
Ja.
Nico, look. Bist du ready?
Warte. Nein, ich bin nicht ready. Ja, es ist nicht Delay, aber mach ja.
Der mit dem Golfschläger, ja?
Okay.
Mate, fuck what the...
You want a treat? Okay.
Oh no. Ah.
So. Ja, dan ben ik wel ready wenn wir Spoilers schauen.
Alright. Kannst du die Tabs ändern? Oder?
Hey, what is up, guys and girls? Let me tell y'all, it is absolutely wild to be coming in off that Brago intro beat. But that being said, let's go ahead and address the void. No, Brago did not get a cold, but he is sick, and I don't just mean sick at making One Piece content. You guys probably didn't know this, but Brago has a disease similar to Usopp known as I can't read spoileritis. So that's where I come in.
Damn.
My name is Go D Caster, otherwise known as Godcaster, but you guys can just call me Caster. So, for today, we're going to be breaking down the chapter 1060 spoilers. And let me say these spoilers are explosive, to say the least. So, that being said, this is your chance to go ahead and click off the video if you want to remain spoiler-free. But if you're a real pirate like me, and you don't care about the warnings not to read the spoilers, you know it's going to be late. Go ahead and buckle up then. So, we're going to read the entirety of the spoilers, and then we're going to break them down sort of piece by piece and explain what I mean and what I think it means for the future, and a little bit of theory craft. So, that being said, let's just dive right in. The chapter is titled Luffy's Dream. We see Luffy reveals his dream to the crew and we see their reactions. In the additional notes, it says that the chapter focuses on the crew. Moving on, we see Sabo continues his call with Dragon. He mentions being in...
Niks net, man. Dan out. Nah.
So if you've been hearing rumors about this chapter, they're pretty much true. This chapter is monumental and insanely exciting. Like, it's equal to, if not greater than, the previous chapter. Like, we're getting the appearance of the final boss here, and possibly the death of one of the major characters. But let's get into it. Title of the chapter is Luffy's Dream. Luffy reveals his dream to the crew, and we get to see their reactions. So, starting off with a banger here. I don't know if we're literally hearing it. I really wouldn't be surprised if it's kind of just the perspective of Luffy saying it, but we don't exactly see it, because that's kind of just how it's been throughout the story up until this point. Like, we never fully get to see what Luffy and or Roger say their dream is. And that's another thing about Luffy's dream, is that it's apparently congruent with Roger's, because that's what Yamato reveals to the audience through her reading Odin's logbook, because Roger revealed it to him and Whitebeard. And I guess the popular opinion on what what this could be is that they want to throw the world's biggest party, essentially. And that also kind of lines up with what the actual One Piece itself is. Because the One Piece seems to be just the setting for the world's largest celebration to happen. Like, that's what Laugh Tale, the location itself, is, and the stuff there is for said party. And it kind of lines up with what's going on in the series, to be honest. Like, the conclusion of every big arc essentially ends with a big party happening, right? Like, that's what Luffy is ultimately. And it seems to be like a big cathartic part of the series as well, and possibly even for Oda. And I also think a big indicator of it is Binks' sake song. It's obviously a recurring thing in the series. We hear it all the time, and it's for a reason. It's because it's kind of telling us more or less. Like, Binks' sake is like a big part of the One Piece. Like, there's apparently going to be like the world's greatest sake there, which was possibly brewed by Joy Boy or something. But the whole thing about delivering Binks' sake is essentially bringing freedom to the world. And that's possibly why Roger named the location Laugh Tale, because like the final lyric in Binks' sake is never ending, ever wandering, our funny traveling tale. So yeah, at least I myself agree with this being the case. So when it's revealed that it's just a location and party favors with a whole bunch of special sake for everyone in the world to come together and enjoy, post them being freed from, 1,000 years of being enslaved by the world government, I can see it causing controversy, and not everyone is going to be on board with it. But first, real quick, let's talk about gamer subs, because it's current drop, which come this out of the link army, and we come back to this at the end. Thanks. Sabo continues his call with Dragon. Alright, so we're coming back to this. At the end of chapter 1058, we return to the Revolutionary Army, and we saw their reaction to the news of Sabo allegedly killing Cobra. And Dragon said Sabo is just fine, but if it's true that he killed King Cobra, there will be a reckoning between us, no matter his reason. And then suddenly their Denden Mushi starts ringing, but we find out that the Marines are tracing their call, because they say, I'm picking up a call from Kamabaka Queendom. It might be Flame Emperor, recorded and traced the signal. And then that chapter ended with us hearing Sabo say, hey, it's me, Sabo. So we're coming back to that here. And he says that he mentions being in Lelouchia Kingdom and having seen a person sitting on the empty throne. So first of all, Lelouchia Kingdom is that place that we saw Ace go to on his cover story, where he was fed misinformation about Blackbeard being there, but it turned out it was like just Dr. Blackbeard or something. And then more recently and more prominently, we saw this place in chapter 904 being invaded by that guy Pinkbeard, and they ultimately wound up being saved by the Revolutionary Army commanders. So now I guess Sabo's just going back there to hide out, post Reverie. And him saying that he's seen a person sitting on the empty throne is like one of the biggest things that anyone could see or say in this series, because at this point he may be the only person that is truly aware of this besides the Gorosei themselves, and maybe Doflamingo. But that's it. Like, this is the most taboo of all taboo things. Like, it's called the Empty Throne for a reason. Imu is seen with a map that has Lelouchia Kingdom crossed out. In the skies of Lelouchia Kingdom, dark clouds start to gather and lightning is striking left and right. An object is seen falling down from the sky onto the country. Lelouchia Kingdom is destroyed. Oh my god. This is beyond crazy. So before we go further, another thing I want to touch on with these spoilers is that apparently we see Imu talking. Of course, the Gorosei are there as well. So we could put two and two together here, and we could just assume that Imu probably took it upon herself to have Lelouchia Kingdom destroyed. And it goes back to what we were talking about with the Marines tracing and listening to the call between Sabo and the Revolutionary Army. And I guess she was listening to it as well, or maybe the Gorosei were, or someone just informed them of what was going on. And they heard the line of Sabo saying that he saw someone sitting on the empty throne. And like I said, that's like the biggest taboo right now. And since Imu is like the shadow ruler of the world government and essentially the world, she wants to keep it that way. So one way or another, an order was put in, or someone orchestrated, possibly her, to have Lelouchia Kingdom destroyed here. Now, how was it destroyed? Obviously, we don't know. This is all we get to go off of right now, but I'm assuming that she has either the power of Uranus, the third ancient weapon, or some other thing that the world government has. Maybe that's what Doflamingo was alluding to, unless he was alluding to Emu herself, possibly. I don't know, the treasure. But she is in control of this thing, and she just Hakai's a whole island with it, just to make sure that Sabo would die and that he wouldn't be able to spread this information. Now, does that mean that Sabo is dead? I don't really know. I mean, it is possible that he could survive this. If he does die here, this would obviously give, you know, Luffy motivation to go after Emu, aside from her just, you know, condemning the world, essentially, and him being, you know, the reincarnation of Joy Boy, which was like the big original rivalry, we assume, Emu and Joy Boy. But also, I keep saying that Emu is a she, and it's because I'm pretty sure that she is. Oda is without a doubt heavily inspired by Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, and in that story, Kaguya Hime, Princess of the Moon, comes down to Earth as like a glowing baby inside of like a bamboo stalk. And long story short, she's like the most beautiful woman in the world, essentially. And eventually gets to the point of where like 5 world nobles come to find out about her and try to become her suitors. And, you know, 5 world nobles, the Gorosei, 5 elder stars. It's not a coincidence that they are down bad for Emu, because it's directly paralleling to Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. And we know that the moon is a big element of One Piece, so I'm pretty sure Emu is an alien that came down to Earth. And 5 of the top leaders of the countries kind of just betrayed them just so they can join Emu and live in Mary Joie, along with, you know, the others besides Alabasta. And that's also why Samurai Gandhi looks like that, because I'm pretty sure he betrayed Wano. And that sword he has is probably Shodai Kitetsu as well. And then you can kind of figure out where these other Gorosei guys come from. Like maybe this one came from Water 7, I don't know. But yeah, that's Emu in a nutshell, essentially. And also she probably had the perpetual youth surgery performed on her, and that's why she has like the same eyes as Mihawk, Hakuba, and Zunisha. The Straw Hats meet Jewelry Bonnie with a bounty of 320 million at the end of the chapter. Okay, so this is pretty important too. Not just because of Jewelry Bonnie, but because of what she possibly is, and I think she's probably a celestial dragon. So when we first really see her, she's saving Zoro from Charlos, right? So that's kind of like the first indication of her possibly being tied to that. Although at first we don't really know that until after the fact. Because in chapter 595, Blackbeard steals her in hopes of getting like a marine warship in return. And that's interesting because like why would he get a warship for Jewelry Bonnie? She's not even really that big of a deal. Until we see that it was Aki Inu who was sent to retrieve her. And when Aki Inu gets there,
so
he says, when I heard that you had fled the
government,
government, a chill went down my spine. That is all over now. So that right there, it's like Aki Inu doesn't really act that way with pirates or just with most people, but he's kind of implying that she's important, obviously, right? And then later on, when we see her at the Reverie in chapter 908, she like disguises herself as Queen Dowager of Sorbet Kingdom, Connie, and she's able to get into the land of the gods, like going past the gate when St. Roswald comes out riding Kuma. And afterwards, Bonnie says, I didn't think I'd run across him right in the open like that. Well, I made it inside. You'll pay, I swear it. So that could mean that Roswald is her dad and like Charlos is her brother. Going back to what I talked about when we originally meet her, she's saving Zoro from Charlos. But regardless, even if she isn't like directly related to them, I'm like 90% sure she's a celestial dragon nonetheless. But anyway, now that she's meeting up with the Straw Hats here, her allegedly being a celestial dragon is important because she could just spill the beans on all of that stuff to them, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it for the spoilers today, guys. Let me know what you think about all.
Sagst du, wenn du fertig bist, Brudi?
Ne?
Wie weit bist du?
Wie weit?
Mhm.
Ja, aber was meinst du?
Beim Video.
Was, bei mir?
Wenn du fertig bist, Brudi.
Ja, jetzt fertig. Ne?
Ah, easy. Und was meinst du?
Wie weit? Ja, ja. Ja, aber was meinst du?
Also ein Video. Spoilers.
Das sind schon kranke Spoilers, Bro. Was bei mir? Und jetzt geht es mit Bonnie weiter. Ja, jetzt fertig. Bonnie wird sehr wahrscheinlich so der aufklärende Boss sein, weißt du? Sie wird sehr wahrscheinlich schildern, was passiert ist dort oben mit Ace und das. Mit Ace. Mit Sabo.
Und mit Blackbeard auch, Bro.
Und mit Blackbeard, ja.
Wie sie über den gekommen ist, von Akainu, Mann.
Ja.
Sie mich wundern, wieso er nicht gefruchtet will, der Dings. Der Blackbeard. Ihre Frucht ist auch OP, Mann.
Ja, also wenn er es weiß, was er hat, dann hätte er sicher will, aber wenn er es nicht weiß.
Ja, klar.
Ach du Schwanz.
Ich frage mich, wie der Imsa mal gewusst hat, wo der scheiß Sabo ist, Alter, Mann.
Ja, das auch. Kommt ja noch dazu.
Und für mich macht es doch keinen Sinn, wenn es Marina abgehört hat, der Anruf, okay. Aber dann weiss ja die Marina, aber hat die jetzt auch umgebracht.
Ja, das ist eine gute Frage.
So, bro, doesn't make sense, man. Fett Gehirnwäsche, man. Nobody knows. Ne, warte mal, den Stream neu starten.
Ja.